Pair evicted from the Big Brother Bbnaija No Lose Guard house tonight is Tami.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bbnaija Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. The very first live eviction show of the Big Brother Bbnaija No Lose Guard season 9 has come and gone, and we have an evicted pair. Yes, was it interesting? No, it wasn't. We didn't even get a live audience. Why? I do not know. But basically, this is how the show went. We saw Ebuka, of course, looking beautiful as ever. I mean, it's Ebuka Obi Uchendu. Of course, he's going to kill it when it comes to the fashion department. Yes, guys. And then we have the housemates sitting in the lounge waiting for further instructions for Big Brother. So basically, this is how the voting went. We, the viewers, the audience, got to vote for our favorites, making sure that the people that we want or the pair that we want don't fall into the bottom 4. Now, you guys would remember that I told you guys, I think that was on Monday, I told you guys how this whole voting thing will be working this season. So basically, you are to vote for the pair you want to keep in the house. Now, those that fall into the bottom 4 gets to have their fate basically in the hand of their fellow housemates. Now, you all know that Better, the immunity challenge winners, and of course Ndini, the custodians, are exempt from this whole process because they have immunity. Yes, so Ebuka went into the house, greeted the head of house, that is them by the way twins, asked them, I mean, which of the housemates gave you wahala this week, being the very first head of house? And they were like, nah, there was no wahala at all. I mean, it's just misunderstanding to understand each other. You know how poetic, I mean, by the way twins are. Yes, guys. And then he shifted his attention, that is Ebuka, to Mickey and asked him, you cried after your presentation during the wager challenge. What's up? Why were you crying? And he explained, you know, being a tall, big guy, how people just expected him to just become a bouncer and all of that. And yeah, basically him remembering his story, that's what made him cry. Ebuka also asked, you know, the head of house, why they did not win their wager. And he said that they misunderstood Big Brother's brief. Like, I love the way the head of house answered the question. Not blaming, not beating around the bush, just straight to the point. Now to the moment we've all been waiting for. 4 pairs were called up because they fell into the bottom 4. Because you people did not vote for them. At least you did not vote for them enough. Now Checkers, Strees, Radicals, and Tami are the 4 pairs. Now, was I surprised by Radicals, Tami, and Streets? No. But Checkers, yeah, I mean, I was surprised about that because Onyeka has been trending like almost every day, and I see a lot of people hyping her up, and then I'm like, what exactly happened? How did her pair fall into the bottom 4? Anyways, it was time for the custodians to do what custodians will do. So you guys remember how the custodians were told that they also have extra work to do, you know, concerning the eviction of housemates, and they had to pick a box. Now, Ninjas handed them a key to open the box and to read what it's written inside. Now, when they opened it, it was written save only. So basically, they were to save a pair, and I mean, I didn't expect them to do any other thing. I didn't expect them to save any other pair aside from Radicals, and they did. Why wasn't I surprised that they chose to save the Radicals? Well, cast your mind back, head of house, it was the Radicals and them by the way twins that were, you know, tying, and they had to choose them by the way twins as head of house. It's only fair that they choose the Radicals, and if you see the way other housemates were cheering and clapping, you will say that the Radicals are actually loved. I mean, people love Femi, yeah, and of course Mickey. Now we're left with 3 pairs, Trees, Checkers, and Tami. Immediately I saw that lineup in my head, I'm like, nah, Tami is going home. Remember I told you guys earlier in the week that if I were the person, I would actually evict Tami. And yeah, it's almost like the housemates saw it. And yeah, one by one or pair by pair, they went into the Big Brother's diary room, even though we were not shown what they said there or who they voted for. A lot of people were alarmed by this. calm down. Remember in lockdown when they had almost the same voting system and they had to go into the diary room to mention names? Remember they did not show us that, but that does not mean that you cannot watch it, because I'm sure by now the videos will be all up on their various social media handles. Even Ebuka confirmed this, so there is no Ojoro going on. I mean, you guys should calm down. Anyways, one by one, they went in to vote for the pair they want to evict. Yes. So the pair with the highest votes gets to leave the house. And of course, emotions everywhere. Onyeka started crying. And I'm like, baby girl, I mean, now you are basically wanting them to pity you. But I mean, if it's going to make you stay in the house, why not? Yes, and at the end of the day, Tami were voted out. Was I surprised? Nah, I was expecting it. Because for me, it's like both ends. It's either they vote for people that they don't like or they vote for their biggest threat. If they had gone that route of voting for their biggest threat, I would have expected them to vote for checkers. But then I know that this housemate, they always think alike. So I know that it definitely has to be Tami that they will vote, because obviously because of the whole issue that Dami did in the kitchen, and most of them complaining about her tone. Definitely it has to be Tami. Yes, and when they were questioned in their interviews, post-eviction interview, they were like, they were disappointed, but they were not surprised, also because of the whole issue that happened with Dami and other housemates and all of that. Yeah, so that's basically the eviction show. By 9 p.m., we're going to be getting the custodian. Who do you think will be the lucky pair to become the custodian of Big Brother this week? Honestly, I mean, I didn't expect anything much for this particular eviction. A lot of people were speculating that Big Brother will not evict anybody. I mean, how would Big Brother not evict people after asking people to vote? That's like, if Big Brother didn't want anybody to go, we, the audience, would have known. Anyways, yeah, congratulations to the ones that made it. Yes, but I want to touch on something actually. See, I've been holding myself, but I think I have to talk about it. Their dressing. I know that when anybody that goes into Big Brother's house, even if you don't have money, I mean, we saw Fina, despite the fact that, baby girl was not baby girl in at that time, financial wise, she was prepared. Her Sunday outfits were given. What is wrong? Imagine these people, some of them wearing Ankara that they will use for not even men or one bell, because trust me, those kind of things, you're not even going to wear it for one bell. Maybe it's for church. Why are you wearing that kind of it? Oh Lord, what manner of dressing is that? Let them change. Big Brother better talk to them, because I do not understand. It's not giving. This is not the Big Brother that I know. Anyways, back to the eviction. Ebuka gave them a parting word or a parting quote and said, some of you, it's just one of your pair that is basically, doing all the work. You just sit down there and your pair is doing all the work and you're getting, all this because of your pair. Do better, because the audience, we are watching, and the camera pan, to Victoria. See, I do not care. Some people are trying to paint this whole thing about Victoria and Sean. The bottom line is Victoria is not helping her pair. I am saying it with my full chest. She is not the victim. She's not a damsel in distress. There is nothing wrong that Sean is doing to her. I mean, you guys probably would have seen their diary session when people that had called them. You saw the conversation that happened after. Like, what does she want? It's almost like Victoria has like a crush or a liking for Sean, and thinking maybe they will bond more when they got into the house. But Sean now decided to be pairing with another person, like shipping with another person. I think that's the issue. Even Sean was like, you are not the person I used to know. I don't even understand her behavior. But anyways, it is what it is. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section while I go watch the Custodian challenge. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Bbnaija Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.